Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today we are going to be doing the first update in my A to Z project pan. So, a couple of housekeeping items. As usual, my girls are downstairs giving my husband a run for his money, so if you hear screaming in the background, they are fine. He may not be, but they are fine. They're in an age where they just love to shout, especially one of them just screams constantly, but they've now started this fun new thing where they will just look at each other and laugh and scream as loud as they possibly can and laugh and scream and laugh, and that is just the game. So I swear I am upstairs on the opposite side of the house, but if you can hear them in the background, I do apologize. Secondly, let's talk about my eyes. So I am actually wearing a combination of my Adept Cosmetics singles and my Terra Cosmetics single in light year that is in my Pan Those eyeshadows. I'm trying very hard to talk myself out of the Nomad Fire and Ice palette. So is it working? Do we like the eyes? I'm personally feeling a little bit mermaidy, which is kind of fun. Trying to get myself out of my comfort zone. What do you think of the eyes? Yes, no? I'm very interested. Also, we have a couple of visitors. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it is because of hormonal issues. It is that time of the month for me. If it is stress or if it is one of the many new products that I'm using on my face, but I have some serious breakout action going on, so I apologize. I know this one right here, it's huge, it's painful, and it might be distracting. I tried to cover it up. Nothing was working. I'm really sorry, but that is just the life. If you are new, you're probably going, oh my God, what have I clicked on? But if you're new, welcome. I hope that you will consider subscribing before you leave. And without any more rambling, let's jump into the update for my A to Z project pan. If this is the first time you've been on a project pan with me, again, welcome, but I do like to keep a lot of data. So I will have an infographic kind of shoved in over here. I haven't decided which one I want to use this year yet, but it's going to have my usages, it's going to have weights, it's going to have all kinds of fun stuff so that we can really track what's going on here with my project. I also have formed a lot of opinions on a lot of these products, which is very interesting for me. This is my third year doing this particular project, and I've always done predominantly makeup in the past. This year I'm doing everything except makeup. Hair care, skin care, body care. And for that reason, I have formed some very strong opinions on some of these products that I've been using. I tried very hard to use everything at least once last month. However, there are a few products here that I did not use at all. We're gonna pause here, and I'm just very curious. Go ahead and kind of give me your assessment in the comments. What do you think I didn't get around to using this month? I will be very tickled to know what you think. Okay, so let's start with the letter A. So for the letter A, we have my Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy Body Cream. It's Comfort, which has vanilla and patchouli. I adore this scent so much. The way that I use this product is I will put it just on my arms before I go to bed at night. I'm prone to getting that really rough chicken skin on my upper arms, so I do try to put this on every single night. I don't always make it in. I only used it 8 times, but I only use a very little bit each time, so this is going to take me the majority of the year, but I absolutely adore it. I absolutely adore it. For the letter B, we have, let me actually move this out of the way because it's right on the edge and I can see myself knocking it off. For the letter B, from Neutrogena, we have my Bright Boost Illuminating Serum, and I'm really scared. I used this a total of 14 times, and when I took my light and shined it right up through it, I could not move my line. This is the line from the intro. As I said, I did use it 14 times, so either I mismarked it to start with, or this is going to take me significantly longer than I had anticipated. I don't love this. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't really feel like it does anything, so I am happy that I'm working my way through it. But yeah, I don't really see that it does anything. For the letter C from Clinique, I have my Clinique My Happy in Cocoa and Cashmere, and I am able to remark it right here. Black may not have been the best choice. I'll go over that line so that you can see it a little bit better next time. I really do like that scent quite a bit. I used it a total of 7 times since the intro, so that is pretty good. I did also use a mask. This is my Deep Down Detox. I used it once. That's still pretty good for me. I'm notoriously bad about masking. I did go ahead and draw a line this time. I don't really love bending the containers like these because I'm always nervous that I'm gonna crack it and then it's gonna get air inside of it and it's gonna dry out and get gross. But I did go ahead and bend it and mark it, so that is where we are as of right now. I did not do that at the intro. However, with only one use, I can't imagine that it would have changed too much. For the letter E, I have my e.l.f. toner. This is the Keep Your Balance toner. It says it's with hyaluronic acid, aloe, and witch hazel. Keep that in mind. So this is the new mark. As you can see, I have used some of it. I've used it a total of 8 times since introducing it into this project, and I can unequivocally say I don't like this. I don't like this. I will continue to use it up because it is part of this project, but it will be a hate pan the whole way. I don't like it. So it says that this is a gentle toner that removes impurities and refreshes the skin with hyaluronic acid, witch hazel, and aloe. These skin-loving ingredients work with your skin's pH to keep it balanced and healthy. No, it doesn't. The second ingredient in here is alcohol. When I use this, all I smell is alcohol. I don't love it. So the first ingredient is water. The second is alcohol. And then butylene glycol, glycerin. I don't know what that means. But yeah, it's got a lot of alcohol in it. Alcohol dries out your skin pretty significantly. So yeah, don't love this. Again, I will use it up, but I will definitely not be repurchasing it, and it is not something that I personally recommend. For the letter F, we have a perfume. This is the Philosophy Fresh Cream. It is a roller ball. I do have a new mark there. It is in black. I don't think you can probably see it because I've made poor choices in my marking utensil, but I did use that a total of 7 times since introducing it. We're also going to move it to the side so it does not fall off my itty bitty little table. The letter G, I still have a very strong opinion on my Tula. This is the Tula Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. I will be hate panning this all year. It's not that it's a bad product. Please, it's not like the e.l.f. It's just not what my skin needs, so I shouldn't have purchased it. So again, I did use it 14 times. I will continue to use it until I use it up, but you guys, this is going to be an all year project because we have a lot of product on there, and I'm not gonna lie, 2 of those uses were times that I actually smeared it on my husband because I have volunteered him to help me get through this baby. So in months to come, if you see more than 30 uses, which is probably not going to be the case because I do still forget to use it even though I put it right next to my contact lenses, it's not what my skin needs. For the letter H, we have my Hump's lotion. This is the age defying herbal body moisturizer. I really do like this a good bit. That is our new line. If my camera wants to focus, you gonna focus, please? No, let's try again. There we go. That is the new line there. I used it a total of 6 times since introducing it into this project. For the letter I, this is a mini sample of the Peter Thomas Roth Irish Moor Mud Purifying Black Mask. I used this one as well. You guys, I masked twice last month. So this is interesting. It was my first time using it, and I was very surprised that it doesn't dry down. Usually with mud masks specifically, is it dries down and gets all like crunchy on your skin. This did not, so that was very interesting. I don't know that it necessarily did anything significant for my skin, or at least not that I really noticed, but it didn't dry it out or do anything bad to it either, so I will be perfectly happy to use that sample up. For the letter J, I have my Julep Nail Polish in the shade Amy. I used this once as well. This is where the line is as of now. I tried to use it a second time this month, but this month has been. So I have only used it once, but I think I'm still on a good track, so we hope. For the letter K, we have, this baby right here. This is the Kristen S Leave-In Weightless Shine Conditioner. Here is our new line right here. This one I used a total of 8 times since the introduction. The thing that fell over, let me get my coffee out of the way. The thing that fell over is the letter L, and that is my Fenty Beauty. This is the Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm. I used this, give or take, approximately 25 times. I say approximately because I keep this downstairs. I don't really count reapplications, but I don't know that I counted each and every usage either. I would write down when I remembered using it, but I could have forgotten a couple here and there. But I do like this just fine, so it is something that I am going to use up entirely. For the letter M, we have my Murad SPF. This is their Environmental Shield Essential C Day Moisture. This is the new line right here. It's in purple. There we go. So, been using this real well. It is something that I used a total of 21 times since rolling in. I try to put it on even when I'm not wearing makeup as just part of my skincare routine. As you can see though, I didn't make it every single time because again, January has some really rocky areas for me. I do like it. I'm still kind of figuring out how I like it best. It goes on much like a moisturizer, which honestly, based on the name Day Moisture Broad Spectrum SPF 30, I'm wondering if I'm over moisturizing my skin because I do also have my Pharmacy Daily Greens sample moisturizer in my deck of panning. So I've been using the two of them in conjunction, and I'm wondering if, I'm still trying to figure out what is triggering these because I don't typically break out in these areas. So if it is something that I'm using, I'm just trying to figure out what it is, and I'm wondering if this could possibly be a culprit in culmination. I don't know, we'll see. But for the letter, oh, I forgot to bring it in here. For the letter N, we have my Nutrisse deep conditioner. It's one of those deep conditioners that comes in a box of hair dye. I used it once last month, so it's still in my shower, and I'm too lazy to get up and go get it. You won't be able to see a difference in it because, again, I only used it once, but happy that I got that. My Dove hair oil for the letter O. Why did I stop using this, and why did Dove stop making it? This is such a great product. This is the Dove Pure Care Dry Oil for hair. This smells so luxurious and so wonderful. It feels so nice in my hair. I flippin' love this. Why did I ever stop using it? So this is our new line right here. It is in black. I don't know if you can see it very well due to the reflection, but I have made a bit of steady usage on it. I've used it a total of 7 times since introducing it into this project. I'm very, very happy that I rolled this in. Well, not rolled, but I included this in the project. For the letter P, we get to my Dove Exfoliating Body Polish. This I have not yet used because I'm still finishing up the open one that is in my shower. It has probably 2 or 3 uses left in it. So I'm very much hoping that I can get at least 1 use out of that in February. I don't exfoliate every time I take a shower. I usually only do it once every week, maybe 10 days. So that's why I'm saying I'm hoping that I can use it at least once in February, but I've got a couple of uses still left in my existing tub. For the letter P, we have my Je ne sais quoi lip treatment. This is from It Cosmetics. You guys know I love this. this is where we are at. I'm getting so close, but you guys know I worked on this the entirety of 2020 and did not finish it, so it is definitely not going to be gone anytime soon, I can't imagine. I did use this, give or take, a total of 24 times since rolling it in. For the letter R, we have our old friend from last year as well. These are the Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Detox Hydrogel Eye Patches. And you guys, I used it. I hope I faked you out. I did. I used this once, which is fine. I'm hoping to use them at least once a month, and that should get it gone by the end of the year. But yeah, I used it once. It was yesterday, but it was once. Well, yesterday as far as the day that I'm filming, not when you're seeing it. For the letter S, this was a bit of a stinker this month. This is the Pacifica Scalp Love Rosemary Mint Serum. I only used it once, so I don't have a new line for you guys. I honestly forgot to take it out of my panning box and put it back in my bathroom, so that's why that is there. For the letter T, we have from Bath & Body Works, this is a small container of the 1000 Wishes Body Mist. I don't know if you'll be able to see that line. So it's in purple because I'm a dork. I'm not sure that you can really see that. But I will remark it with a better color. But yeah, I used that 11 times since the intro. For the letter U, we have my Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. This is my UV protector for my hair. This is our new line right there. I did use this a total of 3 times since rolling it in. I only flat iron my hair once a week, and if you guys saw last week's videos, I did not have flat hair, so I didn't use it. So not surprised that it only has 3 uses on it instead of 4. For the letter V, we have the sample of my Tatcha Violet Sea Brightening Serum. I have not used this one yet either because I'm working on the Neutrogena one. I don't want to have that many variables, although I still have quite a few variables. So that will probably not be used until the other one is completed. So that's going to be probably the same old song and dance for a while. All right, another project that is the same old song and dance. Yeah, if you guessed my bubble bath as of not getting any uses, you would be correct. We're just going to leave that alone. For the letter X, we have my Too Faced Hangover RX. This is the Good in Bed Hydrating Serum with hyaluronic acid, coconut water, dragon fruit, and B5. I used this 6 times since rolling it in. I don't really like this. I don't really notice that it does a whole lot for my skin, but it also smells exactly like Malibu coconut rum. Like, literally. I've got a lot of products that have a coconut scent to them. None of them scream like college shots like this does. I'm not a fan of feeling like I'm smearing Malibu rum all over my face, but I would definitely be able to get past it if I felt like it had a lot of skin benefits to it, but for me, I'm just not seeing it. So again, I did use that 6 times since the intro. So for the letter Y, we have these 2 items in conjunction. These are 2 samples from Youth to the People. This one here that's still in the box, this is the Kale and Spinach Green Tea Hyaluronic Acid. This is a cream. I really like this. I have gone through one of those before, but the one that I'm currently working on is the sample of the Maki and Acai Prickly Pear and Goji. It is an oil. It was completely full when I rolled it in, and now as you can see, we have made some progress in here. I did use it a total of 9 times. I only put 3 little drops and then I press it into my skin. I don't use both of those things at the same time. I want to be clear. I don't use the Too Faced serum and the oil. I switch back and forth between the 2, which is why one has 6 and the other has 9, and then there were days when I didn't use either. I'm not a big fan of facial oils for me and for my skin. I don't really feel that they are a necessary step. With that said, this is fine. It definitely makes my skin feel hydrated and plumped. but I don't think that this is something that once it's gone, I will miss overly much. I will break into this at some point as well though. And then finally, for the letter Z, we have this guy here. This is my Caviar Anti-Aging Smoothing Anti-Frizz Blowout Butter. This is an interesting product. I used this twice. I was able to shine my little light on there and get a mark for you. There we go. So it definitely doesn't have long to go. It's an interesting texture though. So I, squirt a little in my hand, rub it together, and then rub it through my hair. And it is the only product like that that I've ever used that doesn't leave any residue on my hands at all. It's like it literally disappears into my hair. It's interesting. I don't know if it does anything because, to be honest, I don't blow dry my hair. I have way too much hair and not enough time to do that. But I was hoping that it would give some sort of protection while I am flat ironing it. So I've just been using it in that way. Again, I'm not going to offer any sort of review or opinion on the product because I'm not using it in the way that it's designed to be used, but I do want to use it up and get it out of my life because I have it and I don't want it to just sit and go bad. So that is where we're at as far as my update on my A to Z project pan. Also, if the lighting is wonky, I apologize. It is super duper overcast, and as I've been talking, it has been getting darker and darker and darker outside, even though it is 2 in the afternoon. So if the lighting is bad, I'm so sorry. I hope it's okay. So yeah, that is where we are currently sitting with all of these products. I do feel, and I know it's just the first update, but I do feel pretty good about the progress that I've made on most everything. Like I said, there were a few products that I have not yet used, but I think we'll get there. I think we'll get there. If you are working on this project, I would love to know how it's going for you. I don't think I mentioned at the beginning, this was a project that I thought of until I found out that the Fantastic Ladies had already done it for at least a year. So I do always like to give a shout out to the Fantastic Ladies because they did, I don't know if they actually originated it, because now that I'm thinking on it, I don't know why I thought that I had an original idea, because correlating products with the alphabet is not a revolutionary idea. But I do know that they were doing it before I was, and at the time that I thought of this project, I hadn't really seen it anyplace else. So if they are the true originators, I do like to give them credit, and even if they're not, I do like to give them a shout out because they are a really, really fun panning community, and I would highly recommend checking them out. They have a lot of fun and creative ideas. I've jumped in and out of a lot of their projects over the years, so definitely check them out. They are a Facebook group, but we have a huge panning community here on Instagram and YouTube as well. So there are a lot of people for you to discover that are fantastic. All right, I'm getting to the rambly stage of my video. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.